Ha! Got your ass. Caught you looking. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Savage AF is this show. This is a Dro solo edition, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm your boy Black Pedro. Comedian Shane is he's on the road again. He's in Oklahoma. He's traveling to Oklahoma City today. I believe he has shows there tonight. Make sure you go to his IG at Comedian Shang. I know he's got the info up there. So yeah, he hit me last minute. It was like he ain't gonna make it. So we here, we holding it down. I see y'all in the building, building it up. Savage AF, man, we're here for you Monday through Friday in some way, shape, or form. We try. Mondays and Friday. Oh, first of all, we're live on YouTube and Facebook at the same damn time. Okay. Mondays and Fridays, we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, it's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you ever miss us live, first of all, shame on you. Shame be thy name. Kind of heathen are you? But if you ever do miss us live, we do have the YouTube channel there for you. All the shows are archived. I don't know if you see it. If you're watching us right now, it is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld, all one word. That's how you get there. Man, I wish I could cheers y'all today. I'm just on water right now, man. I had broccoli for lunch. I'm just one of them days. Trying to clean up my life, man. Just for one day. Don't worry. Yeah, so catch us on the YouTube page. And oh shit, when Shang's here, I'm not as quick with the shit like this, Now that is your YouTube assignment. Make sure you get there, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Tell a friend. Stingy mother. Just come on, man. Share this shit. OD on this shit. Come on. All right, man. So not everybody watches, right? Some people are listeners, audiophiles as they call them. So for those people, we are wherever you get your podcasts as well. iTunes, Google Play, Slacker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, blah, blah, blah. So all of those things, we're there. Wherever you get your podcast. Get it in ski. Like Monica Lewinsky. You see what I did? All right, man. Thank y'all for being here. Nicole H, Bronda, Miss No Slick, Damani Jones. I see you, bro. Ev Gatlin, what's up? Man, thank y'all for being here and joining us. I appreciate it. Nicole H, you had Dr. Pepper. That's like my favorite. Yeah. I used to be a Mountain Dew kid, but then I got into my Dr. Pepper phase. So when I indulge, either that or just a classic Coca-Cola. But I try to stay away. It's so hard. Oh yeah, man. I mentioned it earlier, but if you're on the, this is basically the most important part of life now. But if you are on the gram that is the Instagram as they call it, at Black Pedro is what you need to be following. That's me. Okay, and then my co-host who isn't here today, but y'all know what it is. Y'all know who the boy is. At Comedian Shang. Make sure you're following us on both of those handles so that you can get some Savage AF in your life, in smaller doses throughout the week when we're not on live for you. What else? Any other business I gotta handle right now? I don't think so, man. I'm gonna do a shorter show today because I do have some shit to do myself. Sorry. Maya Baker, thank you for joining. You're not quite late for class, so we appreciate it. Shang is not here today if you're just joining in. Drove solo going at it. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. That's our motto. Today is Monday, February 28th. I said February. I don't even said. I don't think I got the airy in there. February 28th, 2022. This is your last palindrome date for like 11 years, guys. So get that magic in. It's 22822 right now. Balance. I like it. It's a Monday. Everybody's favorite day of the week. We are going to end today's show. This is your daily run up, because we are the kind of show that will run up on your ass. You're going to end today's show with the Black Pedro popping. No Shangri today because we lack the Shanger. But I think we call it Panger. I can get angry enough. And today I want you to black your ass off today. Black your motherfucking ass off today, my nigga. Before we get into that, guys, let's talk about a trial run as the first January 6th trial begins today. Now, you understand people have been sentenced, but those are like plea deals, and people are just like, fuck it, yeah, I did it. And a lot of lesser shit, but this is an actual trial that's starting up with jury selection. Let's talk about it. Before we get into that, I do have a motherfucker say what for you today, okay? Because that's, the most, basically in any situation in life where you feel confused, shocked, astonished by something, a motherfucker say what? We'll get to the bottom of it. Like, motherfucker say what? What was that? Yeah. Today we're going to talk about California Governor Newsome, Gavin Newsome, flipping the script on the state of Texas and gun makers. Let's talk about it. Using their own logic against them. Oh, but before we get into that, and this could have been a motherfucker say what today too, because when I saw it, I was like, motherfucker say what? But I'm gonna save it as its own piece here. I'm sure knowing the makeup of our audience and some of your sort of the sentiments that a lot of you hold, I'm sure a lot of you may have heard about this. Began to change my perspective on the Ukraine war a bit. It's not even something I have fathomed before, but a racist refugee. That's what they got in Ukraine, man. Many reports of, and not just Black people, not just Africans, but Africans, Indian, Arab, and Latino people in the Ukraine. They're studying abroad. I don't know if they ran out of gas and got stuck there. I don't know. Latinos in Ukraine. I'm like, but are you lost? You good? But it's there. It happens, right? And we're now starting to hear about a lot of these, foreigners who are not of European descent, people of color, being turned away and rejected, and not just in the Ukraine or by the Ukraine, on trains and stuff that are trying to leave the country, but also being treated like shit at border stops in places like Romania and Hungary. And I know when this thing first started, I was like, hey, man, not everything's about race, and this is a people thing. And then they made it about race. We don't be making shit about race. They be making shit about race, dog. Goddamn Europeans, man. I swear to God, man. Can't even have a war without being racist. I mean, how you got time to be racist as a refugee? As a refugee, you just like kids, blanket, juice box. You just grabbing random shit trying to get out the house. Poland as well, Evan Gatlin. Thank you. You just trying to grab shit and get out the house, right? As a refugee, right? It's like, what did you do? Grab the kids and the dog and my nigger whip, and then like, how is that an essential element to your survival? Queen Bee, I did not hear about what you're talking about, but you're welcome to start your own forums. That's not on my list today, but go ahead, get them, girl. I'm talking about racist refugees right now, because that shit knocked me off my feet. I was like, come on, man. Come on, how you got time to be racist while running from bombs? That it don't make sense. Now, in all fairness, before we do a total sweeping indictment, Queen B, I see you. Zenat, I see you as well. Thank y'all for being here. We are touching on the reports of discrimination for foreign refugees of color, Africans, Latinos, Indians, Arabs, within Ukraine and at border crossings as well. Now, in all fairness, I also have heard some reports, and I've gotten a lot of this information and seen a lot of clips from the activist Sean King, who I'm sure many of you may be familiar with, does a lot of justice work. Phenom Brown, I see you as well. Greetings. Whenever people say greetings, I always feel like they're like a king or queen or some celestial being. Greetings, earthling. I have brought my spiritual presence unto ye. Miss Adverb. Okay, so and I've seen videos of Black people, Africans being turned away. But also through Sean King, I've heard of opposite stories of them being treated very well and being taken into people's homes and given shelter during this tough time. If you're gonna call the man a joke, Miss Adverb, you calling him a joke, Sean King, spell his name right at least. He doesn't use the W sweets. I'm sorry. He just uses one U, not the double U. See what I did? And I happen to think he's a righteous brother from what I know and see. So that's me. I don't know. I ain't all in his business, but he seems to be righteous. That being said, also heard reports of Black people being treated well in the Ukraine. So it ain't gonna be everybody. Also heard stories of Africans who were like, no, everything was fine, and then the refugee shit hit and the war hit, and then everybody became assholes. Which kind of reminds me of the book Heart of Darkness, which is like, no matter who you are day to day, if you put any given human being in the right or wrong situation, we can be capable of anything. And in desperate times, it can bring out the worst in people. So, all right, take that on the chin. But overall, I think with even the way the war has been covered, where a lot of reporters are like, and we're not talking about Iraq or Afghanistan. Right? This is a European civilized first world nation. White people live here. Good Lord, what's happening? So it's like, it's even that idea that, that this should only be happening to brown people, war and craziness like this. So there's this, racial layer to this whole thing that is, that was being sort of like unspoken or underspoken, and now when we see people being turned away at train stations and at borders, it's overstated. Yeah, so that's this was a mind blower for me, but then it's like also not surprising. But I guess in time of war, you just think, unless it's an ethnic war that's about race, which this didn't seem to be, you wouldn't think that people would have time to just kind of be overtly racist. Also, I guess the Ukrainians have said that foreign men of color, basically have been rejected from some trains because they're trying to get women and children out first. So I'll give you plausibility on that one. I'm not going to sit here and speculate on the validity of that statement, but logistics wise, if you're trying to get women and children out, okay, even the Black dudes stay back for a minute, that might be happening. But the videos I saw, it didn't quite seem like that. Did see a Black woman get rejected from a train, so kind of blows a little hole in that, but whatever. But yeah, guys, that's a new category of racist for me, is a racist refugee. Yeah, they bombed my house, nigga, get away from me. Like, I don't know how you really reconcile that, other than that's Europe. That's white people, that's where you come. The white people that we deal with here in America The same white. It's the same white. That's where they came. That's the factory is in Europe. Okay, these are imports. These white people that we got, but they're just European imports. But the factory, the design, the engineering center for whiteness, that's right over there in Europe, man. From Ukraine on over to the UK. I don't know how many U's you throw at it. That's that's white folk. And I did see a meme today. I don't live off memes, but love the point. It's like, it could be war, catastrophe, natural disaster. Racism always has time. Always. So, matter of fact, maybe we should hit up the factory, Europe, that is, about a recall. Like, yeah, y'all send us some defective white folk, and we call them crackers. And I don't know what y'all want to do, if you want to send a technician out or just take these motherfuckers back. But yeah, at the end of the day, as kind of eye-opening as it was, it's really not a surprise, right? It's where racism really started. Nicole said them Caucasus Mountains right down the street from them. Where you at? Boom, right there. Yeah, we need a recall, Phenom. Come on, y'all. Y'all with me? Send your white people back, right back to Europe, and they can just be racist there with Africans. You got to understand, man, some of these Africans are in the Ukraine because they was running from war back where they were from. You know what I mean? And they were coming here trying to start their life over, get an education, live with good white folk. Then one war hits, and good white folk become crackers. Now I'm not saying any of this to say that Ukraine deserves to be invaded. Nope, Russia is still wrong. Putin, the biggest cracker of all. You want to talk Nazi? I mean, that boy, he got it. So, and he's obviously the most defective European model ever made. So, or not ever, but at least running right now. So, I'm not saying any of this. Don't twist my words. I'm not saying any of this to say that that's what you get, Ukraine. Yeah, I hope Russia, steals all your fucking peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, fuck all y'all. No, it's not that. Russia's still wrong. Putin's a dick hole ass nugget. But the Ukrainians seem to have found, and Romanians and fucking Polish seem to have found some room for racism in all of this crises. Just gotta have a little bit in there. It just ain't white folk. You know what I mean? It just ain't right if it ain't white folk like that. You know what I mean? And I love y'all. Y'all know I don't. It ain't all. I don't feel like this about all white people, but the good ones don't matter if you let the bad ones do all the bad shit. You just don't matter, dog. It don't matter if you're not racist, if the whole system is, and it's a global supply chain of racist white bullshit, and we're seeing it in Ukraine. Nigga can't even come from Africa to Ukraine to get education without getting that education. So, Maya, I think I saw you say you're looking for houses in Africa, girl. Let me know. Is it on what app are you using? Redfin, Zillow? Holla at me. All right, man. So that's that. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Like I said, it's just me, guys. So I can only ramble so much by myself. But I appreciate y'all chiming in. Christopher Dean, I see you in here, bro. Thank you. We're gonna keep it pushing, man. And as we do, we're gonna get into even deeper questions than we've gotten into already. And when we ask those questions, they sound like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker say what? Now, we have talked in the past about, and when I say the past, I mean last week, about Texas's abortion laws, and they got the snitch and dime law, the vigilante law, where if you know of anybody who has had anything to do with an abortion, or anybody anywhere in the country can sue that person, right, for their involvement in any part of the abortion process, from advising a pregnant woman on it to giving her a Lyft or an Uber there. I think they could sue Benihana's for serving her a meal afterwards if they want to. So it's kind of, you know, yeah, that's some wild shit, but it's Texas. Nicole H, if you're still there, run 10-4, good buddy. Still good old Texas. So that being said, it's a backwards ass law, right? It's a fucking crazy way to think. Sexy Puerto Rican, I see you, girl. What's going on? So okay, backwards ass law feels totally useless. Is totally useless in a civilized society. What do you do with it? Well, if you're Governor Gavin Newsome of California, what you do is, sorry, let me get this banner up. While seven ambulances is going down the street. But so what Gavin Newsom did of California governor is flip the logic on its head, right? So, okay, if Texas, and mind you, the Supreme Court basically allowed Texas to do this, didn't knock it down. So backed by the Supreme Court, if Texas can pass a law that allows any individual anywhere to sue anybody who's involved with anything to do with an abortion, right? Then he is proposing that California create a similar law that would allow anybody to sue anybody who is involved in illegal gun play, for lack of a better word, illegal use of firearms. But mainly trying to target manufacturers and distributors of firearms, dealers, for anything that goes wrong with gun usage, illegally, whatever, right? And some gun manufacturers have been sued in the past years for some of these mass shootings and the weapons that were used in them. But I really loved the logic of this, because when I argue with stupid people, which is a stupid thing to do, so I really try not to do it that often. But when I do get into that, yeah, it's often you can just lock them into their logic. Like if their logic is fucked up, then keep it going, okay? And then so that means that, and follow it out to its logical extension. So that's what Gavin Newsom did here. All right, if the Supreme Court says it's all good to sue anybody who's involved with any aspect of an abortion, then why can't, California go after gun manufacturers who make a gun that was used in a school shooting, armed robbery, and any kind of domestic violence, whatever, right? Think of all the gun violence we have in America. And, a lot of it is unjustified use of force, right? Murder, to put it in one word. Imagine if you just started suing and the Supreme Court allowed, especially a state like California, the 6th largest economy in the world, to just start suing anybody who was involved, or any gun manufacturer, any gun dealer who might be linked to, an illegal use of firearms. Game changer, maybe? Maybe what y'all think, man? Yeah. Queen Bee, you are great at bringing up whole other topics. That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. But I'm going to get to some of this stuff later in the week. Don't worry, y'all. There's only so much I can talk about in one show by myself. But yeah, man, for those out there interested, if you're in Texas, first of all, ladies, hide your coochie. We've been trying to tell you for a while. Okay, put the pussy away somewhere, because they're coming for it. Right? Under the bed, in books, they don't usually look there. But hide your pussy. But California might be coming after your guns, and not you as a citizen, but your gun manufacturer, your gun dealer, for their involvement, however superfluous it may be. For any involvement in the use of a gun illegally. Could be a game changer, guys. We'll keep our eyes on it. We'll see. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? All I know is they ain't taking my guns from me. Yeah. Well, speaking of that, man, that kind of just got me right into that hick space that we need to be in right now for this next topic, which is a trial run has begun. Today marks the beginning of the very first actual trial from January 6th. Like I was saying in the intro earlier, you've had some sentences handed out to some people, but those have all been sort of plea deals, confessions, no contests, things like that. People getting 40, 41 months, things like that, up to, I think that's the highest of those that we've seen so far. But here we have the jury selection beginning for defendant Guy, or sometimes people pronounce it Guy, but Guy Reffitt. The Justice Department is alleging that Reffitt, a man of Texas, okay, we're just staying in that theme right there. He's probably out hunting for abortionists. He obstructed Congress, brought a semi-automatic handgun with him to the insurrection. Yeah. And then prosecutors also alleged that 5 days after the riot, he threatened his children to keep quiet about his trip to Washington, D.C. This dude is contesting all of the charges. So he's not copping a plea deal to shit. And it's alleged that he has brought a gun into the Capitol. So this is a serious charge, right? This is more than Buffalo Head Man, the shaman dude or whatever, in there banging his chest and yelling out moose calls or whatever the fuck he was doing, appropriating native culture for fuckery. Maya Baker says, "Get your popcorn ready. About to be a shit show, man. I'm trying to tell you. We'll see what these trials start to look like. But why I'm calling this a trial run, or why it is being considered that, is that since it is the first, it will be, potentially setting a precedent either way, which is to say that if this man Guy Reffitt is convicted, right? Well, then some of these other defendants down the road begin to shit their pants. Like, oh, fuck, man. I brought a gun too. Shit, and I also threatened my kids. God damn it. Snitching ass kids. Got that from your mama. But if he gets convicted, those guys shit their pants, and then more plea deals on these more serious charges may start to occur. Which would just speed up the process of convictions. Or if he is acquitted, then, they'll be like, well, fuck you, man. I'm going to trial too. Take my chances, son, bitch. America. And it will embolden, I think, more defendants to risk a trial because of this guy, Reffitt. So the outcome of this is important. It's being tried. He's being tried in DC. Yeah. So, drawing from the DC area, the jury pool should be interesting. DC gets nicknamed Chocolate City, which, being from the blackest city in America, which is Detroit, that just kind of irks me. But I guess we already have enough nicknames: Motown, Motor City, the D, Pedro's crib. That Chocolate City is like, go ahead, guys, take it if you want. Nicole H, I am not trying to mess with Texas. Okay, that's Gavin Newsome. I'm just don't kill the messenger. Yeah, I don't fuck with Texas, man. El Paso, I have fun, but then I get right back. It's on the western border, so I'm just like whoop whoop, and then you get back. When you get deep in Texas, that's where they got you surrounded. Come on now. Yeah, so I was saying I'm interested in seeing what this jury pool or what the actual jury looks like demographically, because there's a lot of black people in DC. Excuse me. So because I'm just, we know America's justice system. I don't know, an all white jury or a predominantly white jury. This could go a lot of ways, man. But DC, you know, pretty much a liberal city. I think, well, outside of the politics, but I think in terms of the living there, that you wouldn't get one of them juries, but that will obviously be essential to the game there. But keep our eyes out. More to watch for. Pop that popcorn, Maya. El Paso, girl. She said El Paso is basically Mexico. Girl, Texas. That's not an English girl. California is all of this was they just made a whole new Mexico. They made a new Mexico and put it right next to Texas. Didn't even change the name. They're just like, no, we dusted it off. So yeah, all of the Southwest, all that used to be Mexico. Girl, stop playing. Houston ain't special. Used to be Mexico too. Grab a burrito, girl. Take a seat. Yeah. So this trial here and the outcome will most likely be setting a precedent for future defendants or insurrectionists, let's call them, terrorists, who may be contemplating whether to cop a plea or fight from a right to be white. I'm a fight from a right to be white. That's all I got. Yeah, we'll see, guys. Keeping it moving, man. Once again, make sure you guys following us. We're here live on YouTube and Facebook at the same damn time, Monday through Fridays. Mondays and Fridays, right? 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, we come to that part of today's show, guys. I believe in French, they call it the finale. But you know what? Fuck Europe. This is just the end, man. But before we actually get to it, I'm going to leave y'all with a little something like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Nah, see, I didn't even pop in because it's literally just me, and y'all just saw me 12 seconds ago before I did the intro. So let's figure it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin', man. Oh man, so we've come to our time. It's a good one this year, guys. Black History Month, we saw a lot of good racism globally. Yeah. Plenty of things to get frustrated over. People harassed, shot at. It's great Black History Month. It's been awesome. But today is the last day of it. February 28th, 2022 is your last day of Black History Month. And my brothers and sisters, I want you to go out with a bang, baby. I want you to go out today and black your ass off. That's right. Go on to the movies. Go on. Talk all the way through that motherfucker. Bitch, no, you didn't. Don't go in there. This nigga tripping. I'd kill that bitch too. Nigga, oh, hell no. Don't. He's in the closet. Do all of that shit today, man. Let it out. You know what I'm saying? Sneak into another movie afterwards, nigga. Do the same goddamn thing. Okay? Black your motherfucking ass off today. I'm Blacker Pedro today. Today I'm going ham. That's right. I'm going to buy the most expensive shit I can with some change. I'm going to go to the gas station, fill up my tank, just like put this on 12. And I want to say, ching-a-ling-ling-ling-ling. It's going to sound like a Coinstar machine. King-a-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling. I'm doing all that shit. I'm going to pop gum while I'm in line. All that, nigga. What? All day I've been scratching my head like this. And I don't even scratch my head like that, but fuck that. Today, on my last day in 2022 of Black History Month, I'm blacking my motherfucking ass off, nigga. I'm gonna fuck with you today, America. Yeah, I'm gonna get a watermelon and put chicken inside that motherfucker. And then have y'all I'm gonna TikTok that shit and have white folks doing it like it's some real shit. Yeah, it's called water chicken. A chicken melon, nigga. What? Seedless. Actually, that's a sin. I never understood seedless fruit. Like, where you get more seedless fruit from? If they come from the seed, it'd be like if we had spermless men. Then how the fuck we making babies, nigga? How we doing this with spermless men? But black to the subject at hand. Ha! You see what I did, nigga? Black to the subject at hand, my nigga. Yes. Come on, Phenom Brown. Phenom Black today, goddammit. You get dark on their ass. Let it out. Black your ass off today. I did the blackest shit you could do, nigga. I want you to stand at the 7-Eleven with a cigarette hanging out your mouth and hold up the whole line ordering them goddamn scratchers. I hate them niggas, but I'm doing it today. Yeah, let me get a Lucky Duck and a Golden Goose. Let me get a Regal Eagle. Like them goddamn scratchers, man. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, dog. I'm smoking Cools today. Malt liquor after this, baby. Okay, I'm doing Edward 40 hands. Okay. No, we about to black. But see, my whole point is, guys, that I know we don't limit our culture to 1 month. America do, but yeah, Newport's Cools. What should I do? Newports or Cools? Which one's blacker? Ladies, go with them Virginia Slims. You come a long way, baby. That's how old I am. All right, there we go. I need some suggestions. Damani Jones said, I'm saying you feel me after every sentence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me get 7 on 3. You feel me? And then walk out. And honestly, I'm gonna leave the house, and anytime I see another black person anywhere, even if I don't know him or whatever, I'm like, nigga, look at you, motherfucker. Nigga, I see your ass. Nigga, I see your ass. All right, then. You know what, Damani Jones? I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna do. You say you feel me? I'm gonna say all right then after everything. All right then. You know what I mean? That's gonna be that's how I'm going out today on our last black day of the year. Oh no, we got Juneteenth. My bad. But they spread it out, see? And in between, what we doing? What we doing in between? We gotta unite, man. Yeah, man. Head nod. Don't even do the head nod. Get loud on them. You know the matter of fact, at Redstone Firearms, the black gun dealer that I go to, this brother one time, he came in and he was just like, how you doing, my brothers and sisters and everybody? And we was all like, he was like, see, that's why I don't do the head nod. And he gave us a head nod history that, you know, back in the day when we were slaves, or when we were enslaved, woke. When we were enslaved, okay, you know, MAFSA wouldn't let you hold your head up too high. And, you know, communication between black people was, you know, limited and regulated. So, you know, working the fields, whatever out there and under the watchful eye, you know, black people ended up just doing shit like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, little gestures. So it, you know, it was interesting to hear that history. So he had this slogan, when you see a brother, greet a brother. When you see a sister, greet a sister. So today, last day of Black History Month. All right, then. All right, I see you. Hey, nigga, where you get that motherfucker from? Nigga, look at you. Don't even say sentences today. Fuck English. They put this shit on us. Man, I'm getting inspired, nigga. After this, I'm not even gonna say sentences. I'm gonna go somewhere and order some shit and just be like, yeah, let me get that motherfucker. Nigga, this shit, this motherfucker right here, and then god damn, that's all you got. Shit. Yeah, go ahead. Do that. Yeah, do that. And then what the fuck just happened? And then when they bring it, I'll be like, this ain't what the fuck I ordered. But yeah, man, don't even say sentences today. Fuck English. You know what I mean? Just be like, nigga, I was motherfucker, you ass boy. Yeah. Nigga, what? Come on. Hey, hey. All right then. That's all we need. We always had our own ways of communicating. And white people are going to see that and be like, oh shit, they've got their own thing. I don't even know what they said, but they seemed in unison. It was terrifying. All right, man. That's it for me today. Yo, that's my Black Pedro pop in today. That's our Savage AF today. Black your ass off today. Unless you white, then stay you or read some history thing or something. Watch a movie. Support Black business. Yeah. That being said, we will be back tomorrow. And when I say we, there should be another person here with me. His name is Shane. And I'm doing this like because he's usually right there, but he's not. But Shane will be here tomorrow. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Guys, it's been fun. Thank you for sticking with me. Oh, shit. Let me pull up the outro. The outro. And all you got to do today is stay black and stay alive. Yeah.